people. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. We're going to have an open discussion today. I just want to talk about, first of all, we're going to start this week off. It's going to be a beautiful week, y'all. I'm telling you right now. I see great things on the horizon for not just myself, but I'm saying just for us in general. I see great things on the horizon. All we have to do is keep our energy positive. All we got to do is live in the present and expect that God is going to come through for us if we do what we're supposed to do. So what we're going to do is we're only dealing with positive energy. I've been telling people this in private, but I'm going to say this on here just so we can be clear. I've been blocking motherfuckers like crazy. If you hit me up and you say anything negative at all, I'm either blocking you or I'm putting your shit on mute. And that's what we're doing. So if you contacting me and you doing anything at all other than having a productive conversation or at least being positive and and having some levity where we enjoying the conversation, I'm not talking to you. If I meet you in real life and you're doing anything else other than being happy with life, bringing positivity to the situation, I'm going to avoid you. I'm going to let you keep all of that negative shit going on over there. We having only positive things this week. Only positive things from this week and on into the future. So, everybody, look forward this week for good things to happen. God is coming through. God is going to be blessing people this week. God is always blessing people, by the way. But let's just be observant of when our blessings is going to come in. With that being said, I want to have a discussion today. I don't really care what the discussion is. I don't know how long this live is going to be because I actually have to go do something today. So I don't know how long the discussion is going to be, but I want to have a discussion. And I've been asking for you guys to lead the discussion for quite some time. But it seems like some people... Okay, so individuals are worrisome about commenting. I'm going to say this, and this is the best way that I could say this. Shout out to... Oh, that looks like that's the... Is that the real CK channel? I don't know if that's the real CK channel. Let's see what happens next. Salute, beloved. We've had fake CK channels in here. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Fake CK channels. Fake channels will come in and then they just talk crazy. And I'll be like, what the fuck? And then I block the person and they try to act like I'm blocking another person. So they can be like, see, Jack got beef with this person. He blocked him, but that's a fake page. So I don't know if that's the real CK or not. Yo, CK, if you want to call in, hit the Jack. If you want to call in, hit me. And they always say it's me. If you want to call me, hit me on Instagram. If you want to FaceTime and come on the chat, hit me on Instagram. Shout out to Sebastian Thomas. Says, good morning, BBN fam. So I just want to have a discussion about pretty open. I want to know what y'all guys want to talk about. I think, and just so we can be clear, my son has recently come out and said that he want to meet with some of the youth in the community, and I want to applaud him for that. And I want to mention that as much as possible because this is something that we want to motivate my son to do. We don't want to say we don't believe him. We believe him. We don't want to act like we don't want him to do it. We want him to do it. Copy? So, if you can, put some clapping emojis in the comment section for my son. We definitely want to clap it up for my son. These are things that we want him to do, just so we can be clear. Clear. And it looks like he's going to step up to the plate. I'm not going to criticize how he's doing it because I can't tell somebody how to do anything. Like, you only could work with whatever your attributes are. So we're going to see how my son gets it worked out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a whole win. Give me 1 second. I don't be believing shit. That is the real Corey King. Say salute to Corey King, everybody. He's probably pissed off right now. He's like, fuck Jack. Yo, that's the real Corey King. I believe that's the real Corey King. I just went and looked at all of the everything. I just looked at that. That's the real CK. Everybody's clapping up for CK. We got CK in the building. Yo, y'all know what kind of shit I go through, so you gotta be mindful of me being extra cautious, okay? That's the real CK. Clap it up for CK. We got CK in the building this morning. He probably left already. He probably like this motherfucking Jack. This nigga Jack. I want to say something real quick, and I want to talk about sports, whatever y'all want to talk about, politics, whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever the conversation is this morning is what y'all want to talk about, and I'm here for it. And I want to say something. I want to be very mindful of this. It's not rappers' jobs to raise your kids. I'm going to say this again. It's not rappers' jobs to raise your kids. I'm tired of hearing parents say that the reason why their kids is bad is because their kids is listening to some kind of music that is turning them into a way. I'm going to say something real quick, and this is very, very important. Obviously, I'm talking to custodial parents. I'm talking about parents who are the parents that's with the child the majority of the time, the custodial parent. I'm not talking about the parent that isn't there, although the parent that isn't there should always do as much as they can. Also, listen and pay attention. If you are a custodial parent and you are not able to spend as much time with your child because of you got to work all the time, right? You're not able to do a live because, pardon me, you're not able to do spend more time with your child because of constraints as far as society, then you have to vote different. I'm tired of hearing people say they gotta work all day to make their bills, or they gotta do extra pay. And I'm not saying I'm tired of hearing people say this because I'm knocking the people. I'm not knocking the people. I'm saying that we have to start voting different. We have to start using our votes to vote for people who the money don't evaporate. Now, with that being said, we just voted Joe Biden in the office. Joe Biden sent more money to the Ukraine than he spent on the black people that got him elected. Tell me where I'm wrong. Joe Biden just spent more money on the Ukraine than he did for the black people that got him elected. Tell me where I'm wrong. Because when black people want something, they don't have to give us money. They don't have to give us resources. All they got to do is name a street after us. Tell me where I'm wrong. All they got to do is to shut us up. One white person go do something wrong, and then all of a sudden, they just, Yo, I didn't know that was you. Yo, you know how them niggas be doing me? What's up, yo?
I'm chilling, man. Down south, chilling, man.
Alright, I see you over there. Once, I want to publicly apologize for not making it to that thing. You know how I get when I go outside. I tried to make it to the thing, man.
Yeah, I got you. It's all good. What up?
How you doing, by the way?
I'm good, man. Chilling, man. Still partying, still enjoying my birthday, man.
Happy motherfucking birthday, yo! I'm gonna turn the camera around so everybody can see CK. Yo, boom, hit on me right here.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that's a fact. So anything you want to talk about specifically?
Nah, I just seen you with live, so I just want to chime in and say good morning, everybody. Good. Salute.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You got people running around saying that we on bad terms. You been hearing?
Nah, we ain't never been on bad terms.
Not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. So what's up with you? What y'all doing over there?
You know what it is, Jack? Well, I'm a rally right now. My sis started in Houston, and I'm working my way back up to New York.
Boom.
I'm just celebrating my birthday, so I'm doing that in every state where I fuck with people at.
That's what it is. I need to try to do some shit like that. See, that's how you know when somebody is the man. When somebody is the man, they just roam the world.
Let me tell you something, Jack, right? When you get outside of all the nonsense, the clickbait, the lies, the rumors and shit, right? I'm good in every state, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm well loved in every state in the country, including Cali. You know what I mean? So dudes just gonna say what they say, fake issues, paperwork, so on and so forth. But all that shit is just cap. They online. You know what I mean? And they basically poking. They basically poking the sleeping bear, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is, man. I'm enjoying myself, man. You know, it's not every day a motherfucker that came from where I came from in Brooklyn hit 52, man. I was told I was gonna be dead by the time I was 18.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's how a lot of us feel. Oh shit, I hung up on him by accident. Hold on, let me call him back. Oh shit, god dang it. I gotta call him back. Hold on. I gotta like this chick's picture first. What in the hell? Shout out to DMX's wife. She is a baddie. I'm covering my camera. So when I was covering my camera, what happened was I accidentally hit the X button on the top of the fucking shit. CK hits him back, you rat bastard. It was an accident. That nigga probably like, yo, this nigga Jack hung up on me. Nah, it was an accident. I accidentally hit the X because I'm covering my camera and shit. And so I accidentally hit the X on the top of the fucking thing. My apologies.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Like I was saying is, right, but when people say real people, or as we say in the street, real niggas do real things, a real nigga is not necessarily a gangster, a thug, or a criminal. It's just a person who do real things and never switch up, regardless of whom or what. They're the same person.
Okay, so I didn't hang up on him that time. My phone cut off. So CK is about to be really pissed off at me. My phone literally just cut off. I'm gonna need to give him a second in order for, I don't know why. My phone, look. I did not plug my phone in last night. Look. I did not plug my phone in last night. I want to apologize to everybody. I did not plug my phone in last night. And then I woke up. Okay, so I got a ton of dope shit I could tell you about. But I just didn't plug my phone in last night. So we're going to call CK back. Also, happy birthday to CK. That's a fact. Happy birthday to the big homie. He's doing all of the things. He's traveling around. He is well loved. Like I keep trying to tell people, stop looking at these. He was about to make a really good point. First of all, stop watching these channels that don't do nothing but make videos about any one specific person. There's no way they could be telling the truth. I don't care who's giving them the information. That shit's still on zero. He's gonna have to wait. There's nothing I can do about it. We're gonna let that phone charge. I'm so sorry. I didn't, and then I woke up and I got a real early call this morning. I don't care. Don't tell me about nothing negative. I'm gonna kick you right now because you're about to do it. Maybe that's why CK calling in. I keep trying to tell y'all, don't listen to the people that hate me. Don't listen to them. But it's okay. Listen to whoever you want to listen to. That's how God. First thing I want to do this early morning, I want to give all of my praise to the Most High. Everything that I have is because of Him. Everything that I will achieve in my life is because of Him. It's because of His mercies, because of His grace. So I just want to give just all praise due to the Most High, first and foremost. Secondly, I really just want to have a conversation about actual topics. I do not want to talk about myself. Prince Suamir said, if all your channel does is speak on me, they might as well view me. I mean, I don't. There's one way to look at it. I'm gonna do actual content though. I can't control what anybody else is doing, and sometimes you gotta stop caring what other people are doing. There's a certain freedom in just letting go. So whatever those people got going, shout out to them. I hope hope the Most High touches them and allow for them to be able to be happy. You know, only. Just imagine how miserable a person has to be to dedicate their life to try to make somebody else's life difficult. I could say that I've been sad in my life, but I've never been that hurt in my life that I've actively went out and did things to try to make another person's life difficult on purpose. I've just never done anything like that. So I can't imagine how those people feel. So I hope the Most High helps them, gives them some kind of peace. With that being said, what y'all want to talk about? Well, I was talking about before my. Oh man, why did they dub my phone is it's on 3%. As soon as it get up to a decent percent, I'm gonna try to hit CK back. Shout out to my son. I'm gonna say something real quick. Those kids that my son seen in that video flashing those guns, try to save them. Don't get it confused. But a large percentage of them already have made their choice. Right? So, in order to stop them from being on what they are, you're going to have to break them. We don't want to break any of our children. So we have to give them new perspectives. And the way that you help give people new perspectives is you make it look cool. Like right now, it's cool to be a gangster for some strange reason. It's always been cool to be a gangster. Let me not say for some strange reason. Okay, so it's cool to be... Remember when it wasn't cool to be a drug addict? Do you remember that? I'm going to tell you some shit I saw a while back. So I was walking on the block, and I'm just walking on the block minding my business. And I see the dudes with the lean, and they just got the bottles just sitting on the street right there. Just on the curb. With the lean in it and everything. It was not, I don't know if it was empty or not. You can't see, I couldn't see through the bottle. But I assumed there was something in it. Just on the bottle, just like 3-4 bottles, just like stacked up next to each other with the dudes all, you know, kind of semi-standing around. And I'm busy thinking to myself, like, it's one thing when a drug is something that you're doing to get high. It's another thing when a drug is something that you have around so you can look cool. So I'm not knocking these dudes or nothing like that. I don't live in their orbit. So but I couldn't imagine when I was growing up people thinking that crack. Now, I'm pretty sure at some point it was. You understand? But when I was a kid, that was not something we looked at favorably. Shout out to KRS-One. He's one of the first rappers that I heard specifically talking out against crack. Shout out to KRS-One. And yes, the Magnificent, was it the Furious Five also had that song. The Melly Mel and them also had the song. Don't get it confused. But I'm not sure if they was talking about crack or cocaine. I think they was talking about cocaine. It wasn't talking about crack. The pussy is free, but the crack costs money. Oh yeah. I said the pussy is free, but the crack costs money. I can never understand why people use that drug. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just can't understand it. So shout out to my son. We're not really talking about anything. I was hoping to actually have CK on for at least like 20-30 minutes. My phone died though. I hope he's not. He's probably over there like this fucking Jack Frost. What y'all want to talk about, man? What up, Jay Hodges? Says morning BBN fam at Jack Frost. Yeah, I don't care about what's going on over there. So, what y'all want to talk about this morning? Put it in the chat. I was actually not going to do a live this morning because I should be going somewhere. I got a thing I got to do. I decided to do the live. I had a conversation with somebody this morning. So, I decided to do the live. Everybody's calling me apparently. So, shout out to that shit. This shit is dead. It should say 8%, but I'm not going to chance it because I'm going to turn it on. It's an Android. It say 8%, but when you turn it on, that shit going to say 2%. Tell me what it lied. So, I'm not chancing it. I'm going to wait. Anybody else Android ever say like 28% and then the next thing you know that bitch cut off? Or does this happen to you? Your Android say 0%. It cut off and then you cut it back on without plugging it in and then they say like 32%. And if that happens to anybody else, like my fucking Android don't know what its own battery life is. I don't understand this shit. But I know my phone is dead. I was talking to somebody, about a thing. Pink, my phone died. I was just talking to CK, but my phone died. So I have CK in the IG live. I was talking to CK on IG, and the fucking phone died. CK got me over there like this rat bastard. It was that. I don't know. Like I don't know why it happened. It just happened. I don't know why it happened. Yeah, I'm gonna call back. I'm trying to wait. I don't know why. Yo, that shit. Yo. Yeah, I agree. I gotta put on a whole bunch of shit. Something has to happen. I didn't like my phone. I don't want my phone cutting off on people. And then on top of that, I do have somewhere to go after the live. So I gotta let my phone charge. It's just general. I got somewhere I gotta go. I might be things I gotta do. Oh, really? Thank you, Miss Nikki. I appreciate it. Yo, not for nothing. I've been getting calls from chicks since all last night. Like, let me be quiet. I'm not talking no more. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, by the way. Yeah, I just wear a hat. Like, I don't know. I just wear a hat. I cut my hair off and shit. I just wear a hat. I don't know. That's what it is. I'm on my, what y'all be saying I look like? Louis Gossett Jr.? Who the fuck they be saying I look like? Yeah, I need all of those things, Sebastian Tompkins. Shout out to Prince Tornado, throw the cash app in the chat. I need all of those things. Yeah, I just wear a hat, man. I don't know. I just wear a hat. I don't know. You know how often I wore hats and I be have my hair I be bald. I just be wearing a hat. I look younger. Pardon me. I look younger. The fuck? Nah, I don't look younger. I look like good old Jicks. I look like good old Jicks over here. Frost. I think you're talking about Frost series. You want Frost series SE2, I believe. I think that's the one you're talking about. All of the ones that say SE, all of the ones that say CE has the frost on the back. If it don't say CE, it's a frosted. If it don't say CE, it don't got the frost on the back. The ones that say CE got the frost on the back. Those are the cold editions. Those are the ones that got the frost on the back. If it don't say CE on it, it should have this on the back. If it say CE, it has a frost. I'm looking for one right now. All the ones I got right in front of me got or it don't got nothing. I can't find one with that. I don't know what I put. The fuck? I just had the shit. Oh, there you go. That's not it. All of the ones with the CE, all of the ones with the frost on the back say CE. The ones that don't say CE, it either got nothing on the back. You can check the back if you go to the website. It either has nothing on the back or it has the BBN. Just so you know. Yeah, go cop some merch, man. Like, my merch is lit, for real, for real. I'm not asking you to just go cop merch because my merch is lit, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, what up, No Limit War? This is gonna be a beautiful week, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. God is gonna show up in all of our lives. Just keep your heart pure. Keep your heart pure. No negativity. Avoid negativity. Somebody try to bring negativity to you, we busting a Yui on their ass. That's what we doing. Dead in the middle of the street. Them niggas is trying to bring any negativity to us, we busting a Yui on their ass. Dead in the middle of the street. We ain't doing that. We ain't got time for it. As soon as somebody come to you with some negative shit, just let them know. You know, maybe tomorrow. I don't got time for this shit today, but I'll try to pencil you in maybe between 1 and 3 tomorrow. You know, I literally told somebody that before. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. This is a real true story. And that's why, even though I don't like this person, I respect them to this day. This is a real true story, what I'm about to tell you. Even though I do not like this person, I respect them to this day. Let me tell you what happened. So it's a person in the business, right, in the industry. So they was trolling me over some shit, but I was busy doing something at the time, and I didn't want to deal with them. So I literally said to them, I said, "Yo, look, man, I'm busy." I said, "Can you give me about a week?" You know, the motherfuckers pulled up a week later and said, "Are you ready now?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm free." And then they trolled me for a couple of days, and then they went back to their business. I promise you this happened. I promise you. I promise you this happened. I don't like that person, but I will never hate that person. That person has to really do something for me to really feel really strong emotions negatively. Because even though I don't like the person, I respect that so much. The person came, they was doing some weirdo shit. I said, "Yo, look, I ain't got time for this. I'm dealing with something else right now. You give me the Friday or some shit like that." It was like Tuesday, or Monday or Tuesday. And they really gave me the Friday and pulled back up on me Friday in my DMs like, "Yo, you free now?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they went back to trolling me on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna forget that. That was one of the funniest things. I can't lie to you. I'm busy sitting there like, you gotta be a woman. And then I was busy thinking to myself, she wanna fuck me. What up, Streets Entertainment? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? He said, "Hit that like button." What up, Latoya Hicks? Says, "Greeting from California. Salute to California." Yeah, it was a chick too. So I was like, yeah, she won't fuck me. She wouldn't bang me. That's what I was thinking. I was like, she wouldn't bang me. That's 100% what I was thinking. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, she won't bang me. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? That shit ain't make no sense. Like, she won't bang me. She wants to do all of the bangings. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Once again, shout out to my son. Hey, I got a question. If Tamika Mallory and my son and Black Lives Matter and Until Freedom tell y'all to vote for a president again, are y'all voting for them? I'm just asking. Are y'all voting for any more presidents that Tamika Mallory and my son tell y'all to vote for because Tamika Mallory and my son told y'all to vote for them? Are y'all voting for any more presidents based on these guys' based on their recommendation? I'm curious. The tweet said, "Hell no, never." The street said, "Nope." I'm curious. I'm curious. Because I remember so many people, and I'm not shooting at them. I'm just saying, I remember so many people saying, "Biden, you gotta vote for Biden. If you vote for Trump, you don't like black people." Do everybody remember that bullshit? She is definitely not giving me no now. She is, I don't know, I might still. First of all, you have never been alone with me, so you have no idea of the swag. I'm just gonna say that right there. You have no idea of the levels of magnitude of sexy Jack Frost could be when I just decide to. You have no idea. I fucking 100% commit. I promise you. I promise you, I 100% commit. I'm gonna have fun, motherfucker. I promise you. Y'all haven't seen me flirt. Is it? I'm pretty good at it. That's why I be scared to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never did. I follow what the policies they put in. Shout out to that. That's what we should be voting for. But we all know that that's not necessarily what many people do, but that's how we should vote. We should vote for the policies. Never vote for the actual fucking person unless you know, unless the person is some. Okay, so sometimes people just come about and we can see them and recognize them for who they are and their greatness. I'm not saying don't follow a person on that. What I'm saying is, generally speaking, we shouldn't follow people. We should follow principles and ideals. So when we're following these principles and ideals, do you think that this person exemplifies said principles and ideals? Then you're not really following the person. Then you are following the principles and ideals because that person exemplifies this particular dichotomy in which you want to associate yourself with. So I'm not going to say don't follow people, but what I'm saying is that does that person exemplify? Does that person is the aura that person have, the energy that person put out? Is it complementary to the particular principles, and are they consistent? You know, with the principles. Like even if a person is inconsistent about this, their principles might stay consistent. What up, Taryn Page? Jason Elliott says, I never voted for a person because someone else said to. There are a lot of people that did, though. First of all, most people in the BBN network think for yourselves. The people who don't think for themselves usually are pretty easy to be found out. Usually the people that fuck with me think for themselves. There are a lot of people that don't fuck with me that think for themselves also. Don't get it confused. But most of our community are people that think for themselves. Because that's literally what I promote. Think for yourself. I just also at the same time saying, let's not waste each other's time talking about shit that don't make no difference. Unless we're just having a conversation about bullshit. Like, you know how you have that friend that y'all have the conversation about bullshit and it's cool because that's what y'all good at talking about? Then you got the other friend that y'all like having esoteric conversations about how the universe is colliding and the mass is expanding and all this other things about how solar systems are created and about how bees are, without the bee population, our whole entire ecosystem would crumble because of how, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's people, like, you have different conversations with different people. What I'm saying is, it's frustrating when you have a person who they're having a conversation with you that's a bullshit ass conversation, but to them, that's not fair. I'm not saying it's a bullshit ass conversation. I'm saying no conversation is really. If I don't know about building cars, I don't know about maintenance on engines. Now, just imagine I went to a mechanic and I wanted to have a conversation with a mechanic about maintenance to an engine after I just looked at a book, a cursory look through a freaking magazine for 5 minutes. And imagine how frustrated that mechanic would be with having a conversation with somebody about a thing that the person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about and they're just coming up with random what ifs. Now, imagine that this person is doing that every single day for 3 to 4 years. And there's constantly individuals that's trying to get them to have those. You're going to get frustrated over a period of time. And I think sometimes we need to take that into account. People act like individuals can't never get frustrated. People act like people can't be angry. Like, that's insane. I once had somebody tell me that the only way I could be a good person is if I never get angry. My oldest brother told me that I could never be a good person unless I never get angry. If I ever get angry, that means I'm not a good person. I mean, like, God don't love me because I got angry. I can never get angry. People that God love never get angry. Like, this is really what this nigga was telling me. People got a right to be upset. People got a right to get angry. People have a right to feel. You can't tell somebody they don't have a right to feel. So with that being said, I don't think we should ever tell anybody who to vote for. I think that everybody should vote for, like I always say, with their best interests. My best interest and my neighbor's best interest might not always align, but they're probably going to be closer than my best interest and somebody's best interest that lives in a different tax bracket in a different city doing different things with their life. They're probably going to vote. Me and my neighbor's probably going to vote, even though we have, we're probably going to vote closer to the same than other people. So always do your research on who you vote for. We often over here talk about people's political careers. Literally, all you have to do is, it's not hard to find out. Most of these politicians, especially when you get to the level of being a senator or being a president or being a governor or something, you already have a benchmark. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have a benchmark somewhere of a thing that you did. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a benchmark. You have that. Like Kamala Harris, what was her benchmark? All of those people she put in jail. Joe Biden, what was his benchmark? The 95 crime bill, right? So you have your benchmark. So it's not hard to know what these people are about. If the thing that they're most known for is hurting our community, why would you believe that they're now here to help? I don't understand this. But like I said before, if you voted for them just because you wanted to get Trump out of office, I'm not mad at you. But if you voted for them and you was busy trying to tell people to vote for them because they was going to change the world and they was going to do all of these things, tell me one fucking thing Joe Biden and his administration has done for black people that he has not done for all the other people at the same time. Just tell me one. Because he's done stuff for Asian people and only Asian people. He's done things for Mexican people and only Mexican people. He's done things for Ukraine and only Ukraine. And that's talking about a whole nother country. Tell me what he did for black people in America that he only did for black people that black people did always so have to share with other demographics. Tell me. So I don't really ever, just so we could be clear, that's not fair. So I'm 100% not gonna vote for any. I'm not voting for any politician based off the strength of anybody that say vote for Joe Biden. For any single individual that says vote for Joe Biden, for any single individual that said vote for Joe Biden, I'm not listening to anything that y'all got to say about anything that has to do with politics. You're gonna have to 100% prove to me that you're not bored. And that's the way I feel. I'm not saying anybody is bored. I'm saying you gotta really have to prove it to me. Let me tell you about how crazy this New York City subway system is. Let me tell you what happened. They are targeting people. There are black people in America being targeted right now. If you have anything going on with you that might really set you apart from other people, I advise you to stay low. I'm going to tell you about 2 stories real quick. Pay attention. You know the security guard that got killed in that top supermarket? You know he was making an engine for a car that runs off of water? I'm going to say this again. Do you know the security guard that got shot at that Tops place when the gunman killed the 10 people? Do you know that he was working on a car engine that runs on water? Did you know that? Damn near had the shit up and running. Did y'all know that? I'm just asking. How do y'all guys feel about that? We got 62 people in here. Can we hit that like button and send out some notifications, please? How do y'all guys feel about that? Who knew that? He's all over Instagram also posting the shit. Y'all out here thinking the government is doing all of this. It might not be the government, y'all. It just might be... Okay, I'm not going to go all the way there with that. I'm going to back up. Look. There was a dude that was shot on the train. You want to know what they said the gunman did? The gunman just paced back and forth on the train and then just stopped in front of the guy, pulled out a gun and shot him. We don't know why that dude picked that location, homie. Stop. We don't know why that dude picked that location. We can't have the slightest idea why that dude picked that location. I think a better reason would be a fucking genius black person working there and you being a white supremacist. And I think that would be a better reason to pick that place than gun laws. Just so we can be clear. There's strict gun laws a lot of places that black people live. And in New York City, in general, there's strict gun laws. So he could have went anywhere in New York City. He didn't necessarily have to go to Buffalo. New York State, pardon me. Two things could be true. Yo, did y'all know that Will Smith copied an old movie? I'm about to call CK back right now. Did y'all know Will Smith copied an old movie? Is this real? Is this really an old movie? Did Will Smith just copy a movie? Give me a second. I'm about to call CK back right now. Did Will Smith just copy a movie? Give me 1 second. Yo, do y'all think, that the shit look, what the fuck? Alright, I messaged him. Let me see when he answers the thing back. I'll hit him back. Possibly, yes, he could have been said that the slap looks fake stage. It looked fake in the stage. It definitely did. It did look fake in stage. Also, the dude was scouting the location out, they said, for a while. Could he have been scouting the location out for a week to know when the security guard was working and when he wasn't? And also to see what his patterns was? They said that the dude, he's from out of town. Why would he be hanging out in the fucking supermarket? You don't have to know. You already know people are going to be in the supermarket. You don't have to scout the supermarket out to know if people are going to be there. It's a fucking supermarket. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm not going to be on too long. I got a thing that I got to go do that's really important. I'm way hoping that CK get back. I just messaged him. Shout out to Ski. She talking about it is 2022. Being toxic is played out. I hope other people find out. I'm hoping everybody knows how toxic. Let's stop being toxic. Let's put an end to all the toxicity. Wait, hold on. Somebody flew all the way to Sweden to surprise their boyfriend. I want to see the reaction real quick. He's wearing orange. I don't think he cares. He doesn't even care. He looks like he's upset she's there. Oh, he a basketball player. That's why he don't want you there, bitch. A nigga plays basketball or something over there. You're like, well, I'm just with you when we in the States. I don't know. I'm just making jokes. Yeah, I can't be here that much longer. I gotta get ready to go. I have to get ready to go. Got a thing that I have to go do that's very, very important. I'm gonna say something. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna leave it as what it is. She's crazy. I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna leave it as what it is. Just salute. I don't know what to say. Just salute, man. We trying to do God's will over here. We trying to do God's will over here. If you trying to stop people that want to do good in the world, it says what you are. So that's it. We trying to do God's will over here. We trying to do good in the universe over here. We trying to do all of the positive things that could possibly happen for the individuals that are trying to stop us from trying to do anything positive. I mean, shout out to you. I don't know what to say. Definitely prefer a hat though. I'm known by like, what up to the one and only? How you doing today, baby girl? All of the things. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been getting calls all yesterday. My phone has been, well, not my phone, but my Instagram has been, my DMs have been going off. Usually I just be avoiding people though. I be just not wanting to. I just I just think people be wanting to be toxic to me. And I don't know why. So I just be trying to avoid people. Happy birthday to the one and only, all of the birthdays. She's turning 21, y'all. Boys, line up. I'm making all the jokes. She is also not turning 21. So that joke is okay. For the people that's going to say I'm being a pervert. She's not turning 21. The joke is okay. I hate people that just try to ruin. I don't hate them, but I dislike being around people that just try to ruin your jokes. Like you tell a joke and then somebody got to try to like ruin it, and then you just looking at them like your life just sucks, don't it? Like your whole life. All you do is walk around trying to figure out how to make sure other people don't have a good time. So that's how come I know you don't enjoy life. There's no way you could enjoy life. You 100% don't enjoy life. All you doing is walking around trying to figure out how you can ruin other people's fun. You don't enjoy life. You're miserable. Shout out to the one and only, all of the birthday wishes. Let's hope all of the things is going to happen for you this week is going to be, all of the blessings is going to come. I promise you. The Lord is smiling down upon all of his acolytes. He's saying that I'm going to rejuvenate your lives. I'm going to put all the energy into you. It's time for a reawakening. Yeah, let's just wake up. That all of us got the Most High in us. All we got to do is wake it up. And one of the ways that we wake it up is by trying to get closer to him. When you're getting closer to the Most High, you're going to start recognizing shit in your life. Shit is going to be looking weird. I promise you. It's going to be less like miracles. Like you're not going to even understand why certain things is happening. The closer you get to the Most High, the more chaos looks like organization. That's the best way I could put it. The closer you get to the Most High, the more chaos look like it's organized. The further, and that's why it's important also to check our mindset. And whenever we start thinking something negative, especially myself, I have to actively go and pay attention to that and put positive thoughts in my brain. Because I think I manifest stuff all the time. That's what I think I do. I think I'm always manifesting. We're all always manifesting. So consciously I have to make sure that no negative thoughts. That's why if you DM me anything negative, I'm blocking you. If you hit me up anything negative, I'm blocking you. If you're trying to talk to me about anything negative, I'm blocking you. If you kind of come to me with anything, I'm blocking you. Period. That's what we're doing. Yep, I follow her. She dances and she's thick. I think she's like Mexican or something. She dances and she thick. I 100% follow her. I promise you. If I see you come across my timeline and you're thick and you're shaking it, I'm probably going to hit the follow button. I don't care how the dance moves look. I'm probably going to hit the follow button. I'm just telling you. If you come through my feed, I see you working out, I'm probably going to hit the follow button. But I do that because when, I don't know who else does this, but when I see females working out, I specifically like to hit the like button. So when I see a female that she posts working out videos, sometimes I just follow her so I can give her motivation by hitting the like button. Yeah, shout out to the one and only. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put chicks up here. I hope I didn't offend nobody. Hotel workers save missing Chicago teen from sex trafficking. 33-year-old man arrested. A 33-year-old Jeremy Lehman Glass was arrested and charged with first-degree human trafficking and second-degree possession of marijuana. The hotel staff verified the identity of the guest and checked on her welfare before calling police. Investigators identified the guest as a 17-year-old who was recently reported missing from Chicago. The team was transported back to Chicago. Additional, yo, look, 9 times out of 10, well, I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all a real quick story. So, I had moved to Georgia. I come back to New York City. I live in Concourse Village right now. I came back to New York City. I moved in. I popped up. I didn't even move in. I just popped up. I had to get out of Georgia or whatever the case was. So I popped up. Well, I ain't had to get out of Georgia. I decided to. So I popped up at my stepmother's house. She let me stay there for a little while I was getting myself together. Anyway, while I was there, I had met some chick. I don't even know how I met her. I think she scooped me. Most of the females I talked to picked me up. Anyway, so yeah, I think she scooped me. I don't think I said anything to her. I think she just came over to me and started like chatting me up, and then next thing I know, I was banging her. So I started messing with her. So maybe a couple of weeks after I was dealing with her, she come to me and she basically told me, she said, look, I need a pimp. She was like, look, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with her, but she literally asked me to be her pimp. I told her no. She said it was her and another girl. I told them both. I told them no. I said, this is not the type of shit I'm into. And the only reason why she wanted me to, because of my reputation. So that's not the shit I'm into. Because you feel niggas gonna pay me. So you don't got to worry about getting the money. No, we're not doing this. I'm not involved in that. I'm not. So you gotta just have shit you stand for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't what I was in for. And then right after that situation happened with her, I quit weed. Started going to school and got a job. Started going to school full time and work full time. Right after that happened, I was like, this ain't for me. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I was just hanging out with my homies all day, smoking weed, doing nothing. Had nothing, had no nothing. Pulling up on her, hanging out with her. I had no nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't doing nothing. I said, nah, this is a wrap. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking. I went, got a job, and I started school. Full time, both of them. You just gotta have standards, man. You feel me? Just gotta have standards. You gotta be a full-blown narcissist to pimp hoes. Like, dude, this is not for me. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And then what's gonna happen when the nigga don't want to pay? Now I gotta, like that, like if I was a nigga that just like randomly fight niggas, I'd be like, let's do it. But that's not the energy I'm trying to get involved in. And on top of that, she was like, this girl was pretty. It's a shame that she, like, we failing our kids by not giving them shit, not keeping them excited about fucking life, man. Like, this girl was pretty. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, she was pretty. Okay, so I got this real bad habit of when women flirt with me, I never notice. Like, I just don't be noticing. Like, I really just don't notice because I have all of that turned off. Like, when I'm walking around and going about my life, I'm not necessarily looking at anything to be banging or not. Like, I turn all that shit off. So, when I'm having an interaction with a female sometimes, they got to do something where I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, wow. Game time. Like, so I don't be thinking about it. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know what the hell happened. Well, I think she pressed me. And I was just like, huh? Oh, yeah, nah, boom. I think she already knew who I was, though. Like, I tried to tell you, I just came back from Georgia. Like, I'm me. I think she just knew who I was. And maybe she was a couple of years younger than me, too. So, she might have been one of the young kids. Like, when I was, like, 16, 17, she might have been probably like 13. You understand what I'm saying? So she might have already had a crush on me or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So when I get like 25, 26, how old was I when I was fucking with her? I was about 25, 26. She was like, I don't know, like 22 or some shit? 21, 22? I always get on younger women for some shit. But I don't talk to everything. So, Like, I don't talk to everything. Like, really, like, I'm really that nigga that if you dating me, you don't really gotta worry. I'm not fucking on you. I'm not cheating on you. So if you one of them chicks that you like having a dude that cheats, so you could go cheat, don't holla at me. Shout out to Prince Sumir putting the cash app in the chat. Shout out to Black Cuddy. Says today is Monday. Monday nobody usually don't pop up. Anybody want to pop up on Monday? I'm just asking for a friend. Black Cuddy says good morning at Jack Frost. Your boy Jimmy Belcher says morning Frost. Tell Tina I said hi. Just chilling, man. Positive energy. Always positive energy. Only positive energy. Anybody trying to bring that negative to the shit to us, we kicking them out. One and only says standard. Morals and values is what we need more of on a day like today. I think about all the girls and women who I've come in contact with that nobody ever showed love. I'm going to say something. I'm tired of people saying that they love people that they don't care about. I'm going to explain this. Don't tell me that you love me. Show me that my emotional state matters to you. Show me that my physical state matters to you. Show me that it matters to you whether I'm uncomfortable or not. It matters to you whether I had a bad day. I'm tired of people saying that they love people because they're like, well, I don't do nothing bad to them. Well, you also, you don't care for them. You don't do anything caring either. So I don't want to hear that you love somebody and you don't ever do anything caring for them. I say this because us as men have been taught for too long to suppress our emotions. So often a man will love a woman to death more than she will ever be able to understand. But because the way that we're taught and trained and subjugated ever since children, we're taught to our emotions should have no reflection on our actions. So no matter how we feel about something, we're supposed to do a certain thing, even if it doesn't go in line with the way that we feel internally. We have to break that. When it's okay for a man to be a victim of domestic violence. When it's okay for a man to not be interested in her and you don't call him gay. When it's okay for a man to have standards. I'm going to tell you something that happens to me. I can't tell when a female is flirting some of the times. And sometimes I can tell and I get anxiety because I just do. Like sometimes I just get anxiety. It just hits me. So it is what it is, right? So I say all that to say this. There's nothing gay about me. One of the reasons I hate going outside is because for some strange reason, and I guess it's a good reason, I don't know if it's a good reason or a bad reason, people tend to think I'm gay. So every time I go outside, not every time, but often when I go outside, I got men hitting on me, looking at me weird. I hate going outside. You don't have no idea how much I hate going outside. So when y'all, you have no idea. Like, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, oh man, I don't even want to think about this shit. I don't have nothing against any of these people. Get this clear. But I don't want to go outside. I'm being honest with you. I got a hard enough time picking up women, and then I'm going outside, and I got time for this. Tricking became popular, and they all used up. The main reason why I would never want to be in a relationship with a woman that just had lots of sex with a lot of different men is because I understand what that does to our psyche. So a reason why a lot of these men out here can't treat you the way that you want to be treated is because they done fucked about 60 bitches, 70 bitches, 100 bitches, 200 bitches. how their perception of women is a lot different. It might not be as wholesome as some of y'all want to be treated. Like, you want to be treated like a wife, but you want to also date a nigga that only know how to treat you like a whore. So you're going to have to decide what you ready to live with. Is you ready to live with that nigga that he's going to treat you like a whore, but that's the energy you want, even though you want people to think you a wife. You understand? So women just got to make their own decision. I promise you, I think women prefer being treated like whores. And I know that sounds stupid, but I've not ever seen a dude that treat women like whores single. The only guys I see single is the dudes that want to love women. That, and this is coming from a dude. I'm a guy that have guy friends. The dudes that's absolute out there just don't really care about bitches. Them niggas keep a woman, keep 3 or 4 women. The women know they're cheating on them. They don't care. So, like, as a man, be perfectly honest with you, whether you are faithful or not, don't have nothing to do with the women you're dating. It has to do with who you are. Period. No man has to be faithful. It's just a decision you decide to make. No man has to be faithful. None. I promise you. Being faithful is probably going to hurt your relationship. And I know it sounds stupid, but I don't know what to tell you. It sounds stupid, but okay, so I've had women not be attracted to me at all until other women are attracted. Right? And y'all women know that that's what it is. Y'all don't want no man that some other chick don't want. Am I wrong? Like, other women wanting a man, no matter what you think about the way he looks, makes you want him more. Am I wrong? My dude, you don't understand how upsetting it be. Because I don't want to, I'm trying to always be nice to people. I try. You understand what I'm saying? But how could I be nice to somebody if I'm being nice to them? They're going to think I might want their number. So I don't talk. I just try to avoid. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem. Yeah, so you don't got to be faithful. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in this world that we live in now, I realistically think that women prefer to have a man that got other women. I realistically think now that if you are, like, the way our society is now, women prefer to have a man that might have another woman. Like, because I think the whole thing is not having to commit. So I think the whole thing is people don't want to commit. So as long as you got somebody else, then they don't have to commit to you. They can also go be fluid. You understand? I don't want to be fluid. Everybody wants to be fluid. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be able to have sex with this person, and then, they might meet somebody tomorrow. They might want to have sex with them for a couple of days. Nobody wants commitment. Everybody want to be fluid. You know what I'm saying? I know women that won't date a man if he's not married or in a relationship, and I can't respect that. I think people just want to be fluid. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. If I try to holler at a chick, or if I'm talking to a female at all, like I talk to chicks sometimes, I be getting numbers, real talk, no cap. So, if I'm talking to a chick and she tell me she got a man, right? And she's telling me that she got a man, right? I'm automatically not interested, period. Because that's me, that's God telling me to stay away from you. That's the way I feel. In the Bible, it says two different things. One, it says, let no man tear apart what God put together, relationships. And it also says, don't cover thy neighbor's wife. So, and there's another thing also. So, no, I'm not doing that. Once a female tell me that she got somebody, or she in a relationship, or she took like something like that, it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good. I need my blessings. The devil is always at me. I need all of my blessings. All of them. I need every blessing that is supposed to be mine. I don't want your blessings. I want mine. And I need them all. The devil is always at me. So I'm not doing it at all, ever. Hold on, let me plug something in. I know what. Oh yeah. So, but like I said before, like I can't tell nobody else what to do. But I want a conventional family. I want to have a wife, kids. I don't care if she got kids. I want to go get my daughter, move my daughter to New York with me. I gotta get my shit right so I can bring my daughter here. If she wants to come here, if her and her mother agree, obviously. I want to get my shit right. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to have a house. I want to have a house and just my family living there, and I want to have a family like a sitcom. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you what it is, alright? Let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna have a fucking family situation like a fucking sitcom, and we're happy and we have problems, but they're not that big. And at the end of the day, everything's okay. By the end of whatever the week, the end of the day, we figure out what all the problems is. We solve the issues. But next season, we're gonna be bigger and better, like that. Monogamy done right can bring you to all the places you need to be. Well, anything done right can bring you to all the places that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Also, remember, the Bible says that we can have more than one wife. So I'm not against a man having more than one person. Men are actually can have more than one wife. The Bible says that we can have as many wives as we could care for, financially, spiritually, emotionally. Most men can't care for more than one woman financially, spiritually, or emotionally. So therefore, I just particularly think that I'm not even thinking about anything other than what I know that I can do. I don't need more than one woman in my life. I just want to have a best friend, and I want a globetrotting partner. I want to be around people that got dreams that aren't mine. They have dreams that are their own fucking dreams that they could tell me about, and I could sit there, I could be entertained by their mastery of imagination. I want that. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for a lot. Maybe I'm asking for a lot. Yes, it's the one and only's birthday. Happy birthday to the one and only over these. The fuck? Yeah, that was crazy. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna show you that, but that was crazy. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. Oh, I absolutely agree with you, New York Silver Stacker. I have extreme trust issues, but literally, you see my life. Like, you don't think you would have trust issues if you didn't have to live in the situation that I live in every day? My trust issues are extreme. My trust issues, I was abandoned when I was in second grade, homie. The one and only said, "Thanks, Seth Latoya Hicks." I was abandoned in the second grade, though. Until I went to the seventh grade. I promise you, I have trust issues. I promise you. What up, Bronx Bread? He said, "What's good, people?" I promise you, I got trust issues. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna play with it. But I promise you this also. No, I didn't take it no way, New York Silver Stacker. I took it as a regular conversation. But I tell you this also. If you ever need somebody to be in your corner that ain't gonna move out of your corner, it's gonna be me. Copy? If you ever had to have somebody that you had to be back to back with, I'm going down with you. That's a fact. We either getting up out of there or it is what it is. That's a fact. There's a scene in The Mandalorian that literally made me cry. Because that's exactly what type of time I'm on. The nigga said the shit to fucking Boba Fett. The nigga was trying to figure out a way out of this shit, and Boba Fett was like, "Nah, we not running." And the nigga was like, "Fuck it, I guess today's a good day to die." He was like, "So how we doing this?" I was like, "Let's go!" What you want to talk about? It's just open discussion. Hold on, I'm gonna go see if I can find the scene for you real quick. The scene was lit. I'm gonna go find the scene real quick. I'm gonna show you how the scene. The scene was lit. I really want to start doing. I think the computer's about to be up. I think we up. I'm not 100% sure. Obi-Wan Kenobi coming Friday to Disney Plus. Obi-Wan Kenobi Friday to Disney Plus. I'm letting you know right now, there might not be. Oh, they only gonna do one episode a week. All right, forget it. I was gonna watch the whole shit and just be done with it. Hold on, let me find this shit. We talking about whatever, homie. What you want to discuss? And I love what they're doing on I love what they're doing on was it the last episode or the episode before the last? I think it was the last episode. I love what they're doing with Star Wars on what do you call this shit? Hold on. I love what they're doing with Star Wars on Disney Plus. That's a fact. Hold on, I'm gonna find the scene. Hold on. Here you go, right here.
The Contras of Mos Espa turned on us. It was the smart move. It was. I suppose you'll be heading out. I'm not. You should. It's against the creed. I gave you my word. I'm with you until we both fall. You really buy into that bantha fodder? I do. Good. The way I see it, we have two choices. We wait until they get into position and launch a siege on their terms. Or we rush out there, catch them unaware, then we can escape to your ship at the palace. I can't abandon Mos Espa. These people are counting on me. Okay then. We'll both die in the name of honor. You sure you want to stay? This is the way.
Let's go! go!
If I may offer an alternative.
The nigga said, I'm with you to the end. He said, look, the way I could see it, we could escape like this and we could get away scot-free and we could actually escape. He said, nah, I'm not abandoning the people on Mos Eisley. He said, all right, today's a good day to die. Some shit like that. Then he said, are you sure about this? The nigga pulled out the strap and said, this is the way. Let's go! Oh, by the way, I probably rewinded the scene like 20 or 30 times the first time I watched it. The first time I saw this episode, I think it took me like 3 hours.
Any news on the others? Would be a miracle if any survived. All three gone. I suppose you'll be heading out. I'm not. You should. Buy into that bantha fodder. I do. Good. The way I see it, we have two choices. We wait until they get into position and launch a siege on their terms. Or we rush out there, catch them unaware, then we can escape to your ship at the palace. I can't abandon Mos Espa. These people are counting on me. Okay then. We'll both die in the name of honor.
Let's go!
You sure you want to stay?
It's the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
If I may offer an alternative. Can I continue?
Yo, this show is good. Also, that's the last episode, chapter 7. That show is good if you don't know. The show is fucking good. If you don't know, the show is good. Alright? If you don't know, the show is really good. Okay, so I follow a lot of women that are not in America and speak Spanish languages. Just so we can... She's a whole cutie. She is a whole cutie. What borough you live in, baby girl? Puerto Rican Pekin. She's a whole cutie and I love the curly hair. Mo 3's murder suspect pleads guilty to federal gun charge. Faces 10 years in prison for gun and facing murder charge. So he pled guilty to the gun charge. He's facing 10 years in jail for the gun charge and he still has to be held for the murder charge. Do y'all think he's talking? Because pleading guilty to the gun charge is... I don't think you could not. Okay, so this cat does not want to eat this thing. This cat is just spitting out. This cat is spitting out the medicine like a motherfucker. Hold on, let me show you how this shit. I watch cats. Macy's have released some for design for black sororities apparently. Shout out to them, aka tag a aka a Delta, or I don't know how to say a Zeta or a SGRHO. I don't know what all of that means. So apologies.
Airbag.
Oh. Good luck.
Okay, that was something stupid. Yeah, she's a cutie. Today's affirmation. I'm attracting a new love in my life. I won't have to question this person's intentions. This connection will flow effortlessly. I will have no hesitation that this person was meant to cross my path. This person is loving, loyal, inspiring, and a lifelong connection. I continue to remain grounded and keep my heart open so I can receive this blessing. Definitely want that blessing. That blessing and the $10,000 blessing will 100% hit the spot at the moment. Just so we can be clear. Take both. Wait, they got a thing going on at Madison Square Garden? No, this is just a random. Oh, look what he posted. He has a sign saying he needs to get some pussy. Shout out to him. I mean, join it. It is a line. Shouldn't I be on the front? I gotta stop making random jokes about myself, even though I think them shits is funny as hell. I really gotta stop doing that. So the dude put a whole chicken down there to catch a fish? You couldn't have just ate the chicken? The dude put a whole chicken in a hole to catch a fish. You couldn't have just ate the chicken? Somebody said if you line up all your exes in a row, you can see a flat chart of your mental illness. Almost all of the women that I've dealt with in my life, or for a long period of time, were attractive, had more money than me, and generous. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Let me read some comments. What's good with these bum chicks celebrating Kevin Samuel's death? We're not gonna call no women bum chicks. We're not gonna do that. Well, women aren't celebrating Kevin Samuel's death. Satan's minions are celebrating Kevin Samuel's death. When do you ever know God to really celebrate the death of, one of his children? Even though we're all his children. So I don't know what Kevin Samuels did. Actually, not for nothing, I'm literally thinking that Kevin Samuels had to be I've already thought he was spot on right about a lot of the shit that he say about men and women. But that just leads me to believe that the shit that he was saying about women is more right than I thought. Because there's no reason in the world for all of these women that are to be celebrating his death. Like, that's crazy. Deadline Cynthia says, good morning, BBN family. Positive thoughts cause some positive things to happen. There's a reason why that's in my fucking bio on Instagram for the longest. Because that's literally how I used to always live my life and how I need to get back to living my life. People are just trying to stop my manifestation because I'm not manifesting for them. That's all. And that's why I stay to myself. Like whenever life gets hard for me, I cut down on the number of people I deal with until I deal with only myself. So if shit keep getting harder, I cut more people out of my life. That's what I do. So I'm never gonna go to nobody and start working with somebody when shit is hard for me. When shit is hard for me, I'm gonna make it so I'm dealing with less people. So for all of the people that would like to work with me, y'all really should be hating these people that's out here stalking me. Because I would have probably been working with you. Or I would have probably did something with you. Or I would have been more accessible. That's a fact. I would have been way more accessible. Because I don't know who's working with who. So I don't know. Sometimes people make your life hard to try to push you towards them. So when my life is hard, I don't go towards nobody. Yeah, people will go send a nigga to go harass you to try to make it seem like, see, you need me. So when my shit is tough, I don't talk to nobody. Period. I'm going through some shit. I'm not talking to nobody. So I only want to work by myself. I don't know who I can trust. So a lot of y'all people that be wanting to work with me, y'all can thank them niggas that be talking about me. Because the way they, I'm just keeping it a whole stack with you. Especially if you know some of them niggas. Like if you know some of them, I don't care how cool we are, man. I might love you and all that. But if you know or you deal with the people that are doing harm to me, I mean, I wish you all the luck, but I don't want to be a part of whatever. Like, let's say I work with you now. Down the road, we might be in a situation where I might have to be a part of a project with the person I don't want to deal with is a part of that same project. So if I don't work with you now, I don't have to worry about that problem in the future. If I work with people I fuck with, then that means that in the future, shit could only grow. If you're working with people that have people around that mean you harm, then that means I gotta constantly be looking over my shoulder, making sure if this nigga ain't up to no weirdo shit, making sure that nigga ain't up to no weirdo shit. Like, nobody got time for that. I don't got time for that. I mean, I don't. Maybe somebody else do. What the fuck do I know? I ain't got time for that, though. I can't talk to nobody else. I assume some people got time for that, I guess. I am gonna let y'all go. I got a shitload of stuff that I gotta try to get to today. I'm not just letting y'all go. I've not heard anything about the Nipsey trial yet. I got a shitload of things I got to do today, including getting my computer up and running. I think I'm going to be able to get my computer up and running. I got a shitload of things I got to do today. I got to go out. I got a ton of things I got to do. This week is going to be a beautiful week. I need to get a computer. I need to order. Okay, first we're going to see if this thing works. If this thing works, I'm going to order a computer. I figure one thing at a time. With that being said, look, I love y'all. Go out there, have a beautiful day. I just wanted to have a conversation today, and I only wanted the people to pull up that really fuck with me, so I really didn't want to make a topic. Copy? So, appreciate everybody that showed up today and commented. I got a thing I have to do today. I expect there to be a Tonight Show. If there isn't a Tonight Show, there isn't a Tonight Show, there might not be a morning coffee. Let's just hope that there's not a situation. I got a thing I gotta go do, and we gotta hope that everything turns out well. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Just go out there, be positive. Positive thoughts with positive things to happen. Put positive energy around you. Stop following YouTube channels and Instagram channels that don't do nothing but talk about gossip. I purposely make sure that I take shit out of my feed that only talk about gossip. Let's be more motivated by positive things. Let's stop being motivated by hate and angst and trying to figure out how we're gonna say something disrespectful to somebody so they reply back to us. That's all Satan work. So let's try to go out there into the world and let's try to preach God's word. And if not anything else, let's at least try not to do harm. That should be a prerequisite to life. Let's try not to do harm. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your day. Just go out there, bring something home for the significant other today. Bring a prize or a present. If you got kids, bring a treat or something. Just, make somebody, just do something unexpected for somebody that you love that makes them happy. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.